Bears won the toss. They decided to defer, and here we go from Philadelphia. It is Barner who will take it and take a knee, and that's where the Eagles will take over from their own 25. Starts it out in the backfield, and Wentz will throw it. Rolling right, firing right, completing right over there, and it's Alshon Jeffrey, and you know it's a special week for him. On second down, it's a five-man rush. Wentz in trouble, delivers, caught by the tight end Zach Ertz, and that is good for a Philadelphia first down.
Because Ertz has both hands wrapped around it, that's a catch.
They will run it to Blunt. Big hole, LeGarrette Blunt flipping over across midfield, and he's got a big gain. 13 for Blunt.
And lets Adrian Amos know it's going to be a tough day.
Good start for the Eagles. They go fast. They give it to Blunt, and that time he is wrestled down. Akeem Hicks for 36. Blunt stays in the game on second down. Give it to him, and not much there. Played well again by Akeem Hicks. They beat the Steelers, they beat the Panthers, they beat the Ravens this year. And on third down, we get movement. It looks like that's going backwards.
Full start, number 65, offense. 5-yard penalty, still third down.
So a long way to go. Play clock running down, get it off. Near side, Smith makes a good catch. Gets up to midfield, but well shy of a first.
Drive of Philadelphia.
Tariq Cohen back, very dangerous, the rookie. Jones. High kick, penalty flag flies, lets it bounce inside the 10, but let's see what the penalty is here.
During the kick, holding, number 31, return team. Half the distance to the goal, first down.
And he'll throw it on first down, going far side and a completion, but not much at all over there. That's another rookie, Adam Shaheen. Second down, here's Howard. Jordan Howard up the middle, powering his way to the 10, where he's going to pick up 4. Third down and 5. Trubisky in trouble. On the run, fires incomplete. He was trying to get it to Kendall Wright.
And tried to extend the play. He's trying to thread a needle, and that's a tough throw.
O'Donnell's punt is a wild one. It goes astray, and it's short. And the Eagles will have great field position there. There he goes in motion. Wentz looking. Nothing. Now he's going to sling it to Ajayi, who drops it.
Spot.
Ajayi looking for a hole. Not much there. Played well, and there is Christian Jones, who leads the team in tackles. Been excellent on third down, but this is 3rd and 10. Wentz, 4-man rush over the middle, has a completion, and that is going to be short by a yard of the first. Ertz has the catch. They'll run it. Ajayi, he's got it. Moving the chains. They went jumbo, and it worked. On first down, fake to Blunt. Wentz going to toss it. Ertz one-handed catch, and then immediately taken out. Another good tackle by Christian Jones. On second down, here's Wentz, protected, near side, knocked away. Great break on the ball that time by Prince Amukamara. Wentz, blitz coming, and gets it off far side. He's got a completion and a first down. There's Jeffrey, the longtime Chicago Bear, delivering. In the league, number 1, that's where they are now on first down. Wentz steps up, fire, touchdown! Zach Ertz.
Whoever scores kind of dictates and you fall in line. Look at that. That's called a stick nod route for the tight end. Sticks it to the outside, gives you the nod that way, and it comes back inside. Look at Wentz's eyes. Goes through all of his progressions. It really wasn't progressions. It was just to move the safeties from one side to the other.
Jake Elliott had a concussion last week. He's back. Extra point is good. Nothing Birds early. At least Chicago should get better field position. Elliott's kick goes out of bounds. Wow. So now the Bears, great field position on the 40. Trubisky to throw it. He'll let it go high, and it's intercepted. It's picked off by Philadelphia Malcolm Jenkins, who fumbles it. Chicago may have gotten it back. And they do.
RB41 making a play on it. That was the initial play. And then Jenkins is there for the interception. He's moving around. Then it gets stripped. Was that number 88, Deion Sims?
Yes.
Back from illness. He strips it out of Malcolm Jenkins. Team Trey McBride.
So just like the Bears planned it, a gain of 10. Exactly how they thought it would happen. They'll hand it off for a short game this time.
Short stuff. Defense is suffocating you.
Trubisky, there's short. Cohen makes a move. This guy's so fast. And Darby's going to bring him out of bounds, but not before Tariq.
For them.
3rd and 2, out of the pistol. Howard has it, and he's stacked up. He ran into a brick wall led by Brandon Graham. We'll try it again. The Bears try to pin the Eagles deep in their own territory. And O'Donnell inside the 5. Good job. Bears will down it down at the 7. So O'Donnell redeems himself. Their own 7. They'll run it. It's LeGarrette Blount. Blount gets through. LeGarrette Blount! High stepping, motoring across the 35 and across the 40, and he fumbled the football, and the Bears recover.
Jackson. Amukamara runs him down, and then they start frisking him. They hold him up, and they start working to pop the ball free. And I think Adrian Amos, number 38, was the one who actually pulled it free and ended up getting the football.
They're in business here at the Philadelphia 42, and they'll run it with Howard, who skirts his way, make that Cohen. That was Cohen up to the 40.
Illegal block in the back. Number 18. Offense. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
Long in the game, potential facing his brother Kyle. Here's Cohen. Tariq Cohen makes a cut, running for his life, getting to the edge, but this is not much room, and now another penalty.
Illegal block in the back. Number 13. Offense. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
Kendall.
Second down.
Good job by this officiating crew talking it over and picking that flag up and realizing it was not an illegal
You
block.
rarely see. I mean, that was a pretty long delay. Good first quarter from Philadelphia. Cohen goes in motion. Trubisky looks his way. Rolling coming back the other way, and that is not going to do much. Deion Sims tackled by Long immediately. Play clock at 2. Trubisky gets it on. Has time, unloads. Great throw and catch, but that's going to be shy of a first down. 54 yards for Santos. Kick is up, and that is not even close. Receiver from North Carolina. On first down, Wentz to throw. He's got time. Flag coming, though. Near side, incomplete. Penalty flag back in the area of holding.
Holding. Number 72. Offense. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
But that puts him back in a 1st and 20. They will run it here. Blount makes his way to the 40. He's going to pick up 6 yards. Second down. Wentz has time. Fires, and he's got a completion, and there's Jeffrey lunging forward to the 49. 4-man rush. Wentz gets rid of it. Complete. It is Jeffrey, who's taken it to his former team. Joe lined up in the slot. That doesn't look like a good matchup for Chicago, but they're going to run it. LeGarrette Blount will do it. Upended, not much. Did he lose another one? No. The issue with Jeffrey, he had some injury problems the last couple of years. Here's Wentz. Steps up, throws over the middle. Incomplete. He was going for him again there. Fans want a penalty. Blitz. Wentz sees, spins away. What a move. Carson Wentz going to run it. Going to get it inside the 20. Up the first from the 18 now with Ajayi in the game who gets it. Ajayi bounces off one tackle. Tries to break it outside. That doesn't work. Bears were all over it that time as Kyle Fuller came up. Looking left, pressure up the middle, steps away, going back left, complete, but good tackle. Wentz looking left, throwing that way, end zone high.
Did a nice job of
Prior to the
redirecting.
pass, holding, number 20, defense, 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Wentz looking that way. Instead, they'll come up to the near side. Aguilar makes the catch. Racing end zone, diving! Touchdown!
Aguilar was a high school running back in the Tampa area. This play essentially is just a long handoff. and it turned into a run for him. He made the move with wide receivers coach Mike Grove before the game. He said, don't worry, he's fine, and he just showed that he is.
He had an unbelievable play last week against Dallas.
The ball in the red zone. It's not just one guy that you have to defend.
Well, the Bears find themselves in a heap of trouble as Cohen looking to make a play, shifting, cutting, flag flies.
Illegal block in the back. Number 58, return team. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Down to give their defense a little bit of a break.
Tariq Cohen in the game. Actually, this is Jordan Howard. Penalty. And Howard across the 10. But there is another flag down.
Holding. Number 72, offense. Half the distance to the goal. Still first down.
That'll move. It feels like they're starting to click offensively. First and 14, fumble in the end zone, and an alert play just to get out of there was Howard, who picked it up and avoided a safety. Second and 17, Trubisky to throw it, pressure coming, going deep, coming near side, Inman adjusts, and could not make the play. Got his hands on it, but couldn't haul it in. Trubisky, four-man rush, rolling, looking, lofting, nowhere. Nobody home, incomplete. Barner back deep to receive for Philadelphia. And that one got a piece. The Eagles got a piece of that one from O'Donnell. And it's going to roll. Look at Barner pulling his teammate away so he didn't touch the ball. Here's Wentz on the fake, little toss over the middle. Ertz has it, first down and then some. And he's down to the 32.
With the best tight ends in this league in 2017.
Wentz all day, all day. You know what? I'm just going to run it. So he does, and he'll slide down at the 25.
Dynamic like Leonard Floyd.
Handoff, Blunt, patient, and he's going to fall forward. It'll bring up about a third down and 1. Fake to Ajayi. Wentz, pressure, steps away. Down he goes. The Bears had good pursuit. A 45-yard field goal attempt for Elliott. And that is perfect.
And Carson Wentz was out warming up already.
Yeah, you're right. You were right. Now, granted, it is an absolutely gorgeous November day as Cohen on the kick. Stutters, looks to make a move out near the 25. So rushing has 3 carries for 4 yards. Here's Howard this time, running right, looking for some room, just not much there.
On him too.
Howard again, breaks through the initial tackles, but then the second wave is right there and no gain. Trubisky, pressure, dumps it off, gets rid of it, and that is not going to get it done. It's Howard, but he's tackled 4 yards shy of a first down. This time uncontested, but not a great kick again. He's had a rough day. This is short. And down to the 31. And that's where Carson Wentz will take over. And 4:38 to go in this first half, and they will run the ball. It is Blunt. Big hole. Penalty, though, flies. And we'll see if this one will indeed come back.
Protesting.
Holding. Number 87, offense. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
They'll run it again. Blunt, big hole right side. Leaping over people is Blunt. Looking at pushing the pile forward. First down. My goodness, a gain of 22. Blunt the hurdler. This first half did have a fumble too. Wentz will throw it. It's a 3-man rush. Steps up and Selleck bobbled, couldn't hang on. And it's incomplete.
Here they come.
Feel like they're coming together. Ajayi in the game at running back, but they'll throw. Here is Wentz. Gonna let it fly. Gonna go deep. Aguilar just missed. Little shy. 3rd and 10. Wentz, 3-man rush again. Stands in. Fires complete. Aguilar's got it. Now the spot. I think he's got it, but we'll see where they actually mark the football here. And I guess Peterson threw the challenge flag to look at this.
Philadelphia is challenging the forward progress front. Then it is a first down.
Yeah, I don't think this is a first down.
Well, I think what he's going to say is when he catches it initially, it's forward progress on the first down, then he comes down behind the line. See, that game, we had a chance to talk to DC.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is confirmed. The receiver went back on his own and was touched down short of the line to gain.
No, he's exactly right.
Philadelphia will be charged with a timeout.
Audible by Wentz. He sneaks it and it works. It sounded like Wentz called an audible and he moved forward for the first down. At least it looks like it. A couple of the Bears saying they have the ball, but did not see it come out.
Did not see a signal for it here. There's a first down.
Time ticking down to the 2-minute warning. They get off one more play. Wentz to throw. Steps up on the run. Complete. There is Zach Ertz, who's got another first down. Down inside the 31-yard line. We're going to hand it off. Coming near side. Clement, rookie. Nice cut. And that's a heck of a run by the third running back in this running back rotation. He's got 6 of those. This is second and short. They'll throw. Wentz, pressure, spins away. Flag coming. Wentz now just going to take it and run and keep going inside the 10, but there's a penalty flag down.
Holding, number 72. Offense, 10-yard penalty. Still second down.
Clement gets it. Look at the speed. Clement shifty in there. And he gets down to the 26-yard line. This
Came back and was all Big Ten and showing his wares here in the NFL.
3rd and 4. Blitz. Wentz going for it all. Going end zone. Flag flies. Incomplete. He was looking for Smith.
Prior to the pass, holding, number 20. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
On the last play, and he's in again right now.
32 seconds in the half. Wentz has time. Looking, going end zone, and that is incomplete. Pretty good coverage there. He's trying to get it to Jeffrey. They're going to run it. Clemens looking around the middle, down to the 10, and a first down. Philadelphia likely to call timeout here, and they do. A little short on that last play. So on 3rd, they fake the run. Wentz, pressure up the middle, running away, diving forward, first down, and now 13 seconds. So they call their final timeout. They do. The Eagles. Wentz, 4-man rush, coming near side, incomplete for Barner. The Eagle-less and allow it to happen. Second down. Wentz, pump fake over the middle, floats it, touchdown. It's Jeffrey.
Here's Jeffrey. Watch him move into the end zone. But how about the touch on the pass by Wentz? He's got to throw it over the top of Christian.
With just 5 seconds to go in the half, Elliott, extra point up and good. And Philadelphia is burying Chicago.
No matter what uniform he's wearing, they're really happy to have him. He had 5 for 96 last year with Chicago.
Elliott with a little pooch kick, and the Bears will take a knee, so they'll have one more play if they want it. Bears will take a knee. They're going to try and figure out what hit them here in this first half in Philadelphia. Here's Tariq Cohen. Up to the 20. Big hole. Cohen, 35. Across the 40. Good return for the rookie, Tariq Cohen. I'm not sure what basics are at this point. Here's Howard. Looking to get the run, and I think maybe that's it, Charles. Just trying to get the run game going.
It's a hard 8-man box, and it is difficult to move the ball against them.
They'll throw it this time high and incomplete. Certainly can make a catch. Just looking for anything right now. Trubisky, blitz coming, steps up, throws, and he's got a first down and a completion. Something for the young quarterback to get going. It's Daniel Brown. So maybe that gets the Bears going. Trubisky in trouble. Graham, strip sack. Ball is loose, and Chicago recovered. Or maybe not. It's Cohen in motion. They fake it to him. Trubisky's going to throw. Has time. Near side, it's Howard. Makes the catch. Across midfield, Howard picks up a nice gain down to the 43. On a 3rd and 9. And long jumps. Was he baited is the question.
Delay of the game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Have to kick him out of the house. He said, no, Chris is more of a model guy. Didn't really treat him that way.
Trubisky going to let it go. Complete for a first down.
Have him in Chicago.
And now we get more movement. So we'll look at the penalty here. You know, I want to go back to the longs, though, here.
Encroachment, number 98, defense. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
And Kyle said, get out of my face. First down here to try and get the run game going, and that is not going to get it done. Penalty flag flies. We'll work it out.
Offside, 97, defense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
So a little sloppy.
Good stuff to be out there and play with his teammates.
First down. They will try the run to Howard. That's not going to get there. He actually had a funny story.
So we'll see how things continue to develop in Chicago.
Look at this, a little razzle-dazzle, but there's no dazzle. Vinnie Curry blew it up.
Oh, and he celebrates that one.
3rd and 21. Eagles may have jumped again. There's another flag. Give it to Howard. Has some blocks. Waken is made down to the 20, but again, another penalty here.
Offside, number 75, defense. 5-yard penalty, still third down.
So see, Bears need to get to the 12. Trubisky going far side complete, but that is going to be well shy of a first down. It's McBride on the catch. The former Chief. Hold and snap are good, and so is the kick. So Santos redeems himself, and finally the Bears get on the board.
North Dakota State Bison fans here to see Carson Wentz.
Well, we welcome those of you watching at Bismarck today. There you go.
He's getting it done.
So the Eagles start out. Wentz will throw it. Jeffrey a little low, and behind him incomplete. Jeffrey had a big first half.
Zach Ertz had a pretty good half himself.
He did. They all did. Blunt also had a good first half. And he is going to work his way to the 30. LeGarrette Blunt, 8 carries, 77 yards. 3rd down and 5. Wentz going to get it to Ajayi, looking for a block, and he's getting it. Breaks the tackle. First down for Philadelphia. He was patient. He got the block. Corey Clement in the game now, running back. Aguilar in motion. They're going to dump it to Clement. A lot of green grass. Clement making moves, laying down the shoulder, and he's got a first down.
Is changing things for defenses.
They'll run it to Clement here, and that time not much. We started the show talking about how
right now, mixing 3 running backs and a young quarterback who's developing.
they get a flag here. That was all kinds of discombobulated.
Find out what was wrong
Ball
with
start, number 36, offense. 5-yard penalty, second down.
So
personalities. It takes a strong personality to coach them too.
Wentz complete. Torrey Smith has the catch. He's into Chicago territory. He was a tough runner here in Philadelphia. He knows all about it. Look at this. Has been sloppy.
Yeah, that's Torrey Smith leaning on the play, I believe.
Ball start, number 82, offense. 5-yard penalty, still third down.
One last goal. A lot of penalties in this third quarter. 24-3 Philly. Wentz pump fakes throws. Smith has it. Takes a whack. Ooh, that's a hard shot. He's going to be about a yard shy of a first down. Last time they called kill, it was a quarterback sneak, and it worked. Ditto. Fake to Ajayi. Pressure. Wentz sees it, hit as he throws, complete. And that's not going to go far, not going to go very far to Zach Ertz. They have to get that one.
Absolutely have to.
Second down, they will run it. And that is going to get down to the 35 with Blunt.
They need to do first and foremost and try and play to that standard.
3rd down. Wentz over the middle. Incomplete. He was trying for Aguilar, even if he caught it. Wentz rolling, looking, almost intercepted. Doesn't matter. The Bears will take over on downs. Eddie Jackson could have had a pick. Fake to Howard. Pressure coming. Trubisky in trouble. Sidearm slings it incomplete. Looking for Kendall Wright.
Great news for that offense.
Thank you, Pammy. That would seem to be good news. Flags in this quarter have been an issue.
Been an issue all game for Chicago. They're hurting themselves.
Ball start, number 87, offense. 5-yard penalty, still second down.
Their middle.
So far, that hasn't happened due in large part to Philadelphia's defense.
Trubisky lets it go high, far side of the field. He was going for Inman.
But the talent is undeniably there.
3rd down and long. Trubisky pressure. Steps away for a moment. Now he's going to run. He's got wheels, but he's taken down for a short game. Brandon Graham.
Big leap next year, similar to what Carson Wentz has done this year with Philadelphia. If they give him those weapons around him.
Well, that's definitely a part of it. Barner. Nice move near side across the 25. With firmly in control in the division. They're looking for home field advantage. What they're looking at. They're going to run. It's Ajayi. And no gain on the play.
Into that game, but the winner of that one will play in the college football playoff.
Sure will. Wentz to throw. It has some time going. Incomplete. Thought he was going for Smith, who was open, but he ended up going for the short man.
A lot of batting practice.
Trout's always here. He's got his season tickets. Wentz stands in wide open as Ertz for a big gain on third down out to midfield. 23 on the catch to Ertz. Held up to high standards, and he's delivered so far in his second year in this league. As Torrey Smith makes the catch, as Pam so correctly pointed out a little bit ago, he fake to Ajayi over the middle. There is Ertz. First down to the 35. Ninth catch of the day.
A rock. Here, that's a little bit different.
There's Ajayi, big hole. Ajayi breaks through inside the 5, and he fumbled. It's loose. Eagles pick it up. Did they secure it? Touchdown. Going right.
There's the hustle by Cravon LeBlanc, and that creates another fumble by the Eagles. And Nelson Aguilar grabs it in the end zone. John Timu comes over to fight with him, but they determined Aguilar had the football and gave him the touchdown. All security drills next week in the Philadelphia Eagles practice.
No, there will definitely be that. Think about this. Eagles in this ball game. I wonder if Carson Wentz still plays the rest of this game right now. Those are the decisions I would think that Doug Peterson has to think about.
Aguilar, number 11.
Like that. Well done, Charles Davis.
Tommy Thompson and Norm Van Brocklin. Here, I understand them wanting to be judicious with him, but I would have started him from game one.
Yeah, it was interesting that they started, as you mentioned, the offenses they played in college. Trubisky will let it fly. Nope, he's going to be brought down by Fletcher Cox. Oh, sure is. O'Donnell to punt. Varner, fair catch. And the Eagles will take over. Job in Delaware with that same charity, that same drive. And both guys doing a wonderful job bringing research, bringing attention, awareness.
He said he read coverages, he did all of those things. Trubisky, not nearly as much in the offense he ran at North Carolina. So there's a learning curve pickup for him.
They got him. And Wentz has obviously grown by leaps and bounds. Third down, pressure coming, stands in, way high, incomplete. He had Ertz wide open. A receiver this year, he's like, just a 1-yard drop off.
And it'd be funny if Carson told him, I just want to see if we can go another game without 100 yards.
Here's Cohen, will let it go. And the Eagles will watch it roll down inside the 15. 11:37 to play in Financial Field, of course. First and 10 for the Bears. And Trubisky, who will sling it for a first down. Caught by Trey McBride.
Can build on. They're not, they're in a bad spot right now. We know that. But can they fashion a drive? Can he be accurate throwing the football? He had it right there. That was an inaccurate throw.
Jordan Howard today has 7 carries for 6 yards. That's incredible to me. Wide open. He's got a man in mid and they can't hook up. And there's a penalty as well.
Offside, number 91, defense. 5-yard penalty, still second down.
And the defense hasn't been worn down like this. Shell-shocked, probably 2 best words here.
Wow, that's a pretty strong word in a football game. Cunningham makes a man miss, and he's got a first down. Trubisky on first down. Pressure coming. Going to let it fly. Going to go deep and incomplete. Jalen Mills is right there on the coverage of McBride.
Season here with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Second down, 4-man rush. Trubisky near side, in and out of the hands of Inman, incomplete. And the thing is Eagles secondary, my life. That's pretty cool.
He's helping change the fortunes of this Eagles team this season.
Third down, complete. That's Brown, and now the spot. I think he's short. He is. He's 1.5 yards, if not 2 yards shy of a first down. Trubisky over the middle, incomplete. Not even close. Trying to go to Trey McBride as he steps onto the field. and they will run it to Blunt, who's going to put him up around 90 yards now after that carry. Foles going to throw it. Matt Collins makes the catch, makes a stiff arm, and makes a first down for Philadelphia. Foles wasting the clock. Whoa! High snap. Flags flying.
False start, number 73. Offense, 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
I don't think Wisniewski is at center right now. Kelsey has gone out. I wonder if they're just resting him.
They are.
This is Blunt.
So's Lane Johnson.
Offensive line. Backup Nick Foles is in at quarterback here. They're still throwing the ball. Foles going to get some reps in and complete it to Aguilar on the far side by 28. Foles will throw it, and there is a completion, and we have a 100-yard receiver for the first time all year. It's Zach Ertz. Ertz, under 6 to play. They'll run it to Blunt. LeGarrette Blunt up the middle.
Has a Super Bowl ring, and the defense is playing this year.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Almost took the snap to Chicago. They cut it off. Jonathan Bullard came flying into the backfield.
It's a chance.
That Atlanta game's over. They won 34-20, and they take on the Vikings next week. Fumble on the play, and it's recovered by Chicago. Isaiah Irving, the rookie, stepped on it. So
Vision, definitely so this season.
here's a draw for Chicago. It's Cunningham.
Remember, the Saints went to Carolina early and won, so that's the early tiebreaker for them.
They did. As Trubisky going far side. He's got a completion. He tipped in. Could have been picked off. Rasul Douglas was there. We got a penalty back by the quarterback, too.
How about Douglas getting that arm in there?
Number 72, offense, 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
Out, as you just saw there. 8 interceptions his senior year at West Virginia.
Eagles have some backups in now, giving some of the starters a rest. As the Bears have a completion, a right. You know, I was thinking don't you?
Jalen Mills, Rasul Douglas had to step in and start 4 games this year, okay? So we talked earlier about it hasn't been as clear sailing as you would think for years along the way. Ronald Darby, dislocated ankle, first game, 18 plays.
Trubisky fires complete. That's a good-looking pass across the middle. Inman's got it.
Had enough body control to slide and make the catch on the back shoulder.
Trubisky flushed in trouble, going to tuck and run. He will do that, and he will run out of bounds for a first down. The other injury which you spoke of.
Does. These guys are really helping each other out.
And then you need the chef, which is the head coach, Doug Peterson, and he has been perfect. And there's an interception for the Eagles. It is Douglas with those long arms, as Charles said. Well, those long arms haul in the interception.
Where Trubisky's going to have to improve. Watch where the ball placement is, Kevin. See, it's on the back side of the receiver.
Right.
He's coming across the middle, coming towards Mitchell Trubisky. That ball's behind the receiver, which brought. I don't know that he is here. See it right there?
Yeah.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field has changed. The receiver lost the ball going to the ground. The ball hit the ground. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be second down. Please reset the clock to 2:17, please.
Looking to throw. Cohen makes a man miss long and fights his way past the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. As the race for home field advantage in the NFC. Blitz coming. Trubisky throws incomplete. Daniel Brown couldn't hold on.
Look out.
Trubisky on 4th down. Will go far side. Tip intercepted by Graham. Inbounds. Could go. Graham inside the 20. You can have all the celebrations you want. They've got some pretty good ones. Douglas got the tip, Charles.
Excellent break on the ball by Rasul Douglas, who in his short amount of time on the field made a number of plays. At least a year away heading into this season.
And maybe the best one they made was hiring their head coach, because he has been perfect for this team. One more knee should do it, and that is that. The Eagles will beat the Bears 31-3. They've won 9 in a row. They're now 10-1. It's the best record in the NFL. Carson Wentz, 3 more touchdown passes for him. The Eagles ran for 176 yards, and their defense dominated the Bears here today. We're back to Philadelphia after this to wrap it up. We'll have some bonus coverage for you, too.